boys and girls, welcome back to some more nursery learning fun. Now this week, if you remember my story yesterday, was it a story? What was that big long word that I used? That's it, information book. I read an information book, some of it didn't I, about somebody else we're going to be learning about this week. And that information book was all about our refuse collector, Tex. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more information about another word that we came across in that book, which was really tricky, and we clapped that word out. We'll do that again in a minute. But I wanted you just to have a look inside my box first, please. Inside the box today, it looks like a pile of rubbish. But I want you to take a really good look at that rubbish and have a think about some of the things in there we could use again, and some of the things in there we could not. Have a think. Before I finish the rest of that book and tell you some more information, I'm just going to remind you of those special words we looked at yesterday when I was sitting in the bin, in the big, tall, wheelie bin. We were looking at the words rubbish and waste. That's lots of different rubbish and waste all together. We looked at the words bin lorry. We looked at this huge word here, which was recycling. We looked at recycling waste. Remember that one, children. We looked at the word refuse collector and talked about what he does. And then finally, we looked at the word bins. So today, children, we are going to concentrate and look at this special word here, and it's got a symbol, lots of arrows, and it's the word recycling. Recycling. And recycling means something that's lots of fun actually, and it's really good for our whole planet to recycle and look after things and make these sorts of things that are made of plastic or cardboard into something new. How fantastic is that? Instead of stamping on it and throwing it away, we can use it again. We can wash it out and recycle it. Wow. And Tex, he does that. I'm just going to find that page where Tex is looking at his recycling. Can you see the book there, children? Brilliant. Okay, and Tex has a problem today because he went in to his special recycling bin, and that should be full of all of the things that we can turn into something new. But it wasn't, children. It had got pooey nappies in. Can we use a pooey nappy again? No, we can't turn that into something new, can we, children? So, Tex was not very happy. He had to take that whole huge bin with his friend, Jess, to a different part of the truck because somebody had now contaminated it, made it a big mess. Oh dear. So Tex had to report it with Jess on the telephone. I'm sorry, this bin, it can't be taken away. It's got to go somewhere new. Oh dear. And when Tex gets to the recycling place, all of the rubbish is all jumbled, and it's their poor job to put their hands in the dirty rubbish that people couldn't be bothered to sort out and put it into the right place. And that's not nice for them to do, is it, children? We need to do that. We need to make sure we are recycling. So then Tex has to take his lorries because they've got all dirty and yucky with that mixed up rubbish, and he takes them to be washed. Look, he washes out all of his tail lift where the bins go, and he cleans it out, and he has to start all over again. So, we this week are going to be looking at and making some ever such fun. Miss Green and Miss Wessie have got some great junk modelling ideas this week for you to make. I can't wait to see photos, children. But we are going to really learn about how to recycle and what to recycle. If you think you know what that already means and you do that at your house, maybe take a picture of your bins from outside, not inside them, and tell us some of the things you put in your bins. And I'll be back a little bit later on to show you what I had in my bins. Okay, see you soon.